episode of the Poopcast. I'm joined here with my high school friend, AJ, and our token,
Black guy.
I don't really know what to call you. Our token Anthony. I think every group has an Anthony. Vanos crew had one.
No, Vanos? You're fucking lying. Who?
Big Jiggly Panda, Anthony.
Really?
His name is Anthony.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know that.
How the fuck did you not know that?
I stopped watching Vanos when I was...
They literally call him
Eighth grade.
Anthony, like, in almost every video he plays in.
Isn't Vanos...
Or Trash Panda.
Isn't Vanos' name like Kevin or some shit? He's an Asian dude.
It's Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
That's quite boring.
Evan Wong.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
basic guy name.
His name's Evan Wong.
But anyway, about Stranger Things. Let me tell you, bro.
I haven't seen any of it.
You've never seen Stranger Things?
I've seen some Stranger Things.
So, season 4 came out, and
I've seen enough to know that I look kind of like Billy.
you look nothing like Billy. You shut the fuck up right now.
My old self looked a little bit like Billy. Whenever I had like peach fuzz mustache.
You're
But,
closer
Because
to
he doesn't
Will.
have a whole mustache.
Closer to Will.
Closer to Will now.
Damn,
That's
that's an insult.
And actually, it's not for me. I like
Bro, Will is
Will's
fucking
awesome.
buff as shit for no reason. In season 4, he's fucking swole.
He's crazy fucking. He's
He
like
is.
standing next to Millie Buff.
And he's just
fucking
Billy Buff Brown.
Millie Buck Brown. But season 4 dropped, and we watched the first volume together. And then he, like, once we left the smoke shop yesterday, I was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen it." He goes, "You haven't seen it?" He goes, "I was hoping you wouldn't watch it without me." We went to my house, and I looked. I was like, "Damn, the last episode is 2 hours and 30 minutes." I was like, "That's gonna be ass." I was like, "I gotta wake up tomorrow." I was like, "Fuck, we'll just watch it anyways." Watch the whole thing. Fucking, I teared up when the characters died. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's very good. But yeah, you definitely need to watch it, especially with Vecna. And now they're making season 5. Writing doesn't start till. Did you say August?
I never could get
Yeah.
under like.
Well, it's just
What's the concept of Stranger Things?
sci-fi horror,
cosmic horror.
cosmic horror.
But like, I'm talking about the
So
concept of the
it's based,
plot line.
It's based off of like true events, especially during like the Soviet War, or not war, like was it Cold War? Huh?
Yeah.
During the Cold
Russians,
War,
yeah.
when everybody was scared of like Russia being like spies and shit in the U.S. and
Well, I remember that part in this first season whenever like they went down to the Russian
Yeah.
bunker and
well,
exposed
Russia,
their shit, basically.
The Russians are in every season actually. They're from 1 to 4, and
Yeah.
they're very relevant in season 3.
And
I just
season-
didn't understand the relevance of the Upside Down.
So the whole point is like
Assuming.
11, like she just opens a portal to another dimension, and that's like how the entire event unfolds. Cause like she was originally they were making her into like an assassin, right?
Yeah, they were trying to do it so she could. No, it wasn't assassin. It was like basically a spy.
Yeah.
Like they.
It's like some sort of spy shit for the Cold War.
So she could go into like the dark, like where she can be like telepathic and people can't see her, but she can still hear everybody. Is the whole reason they made her.
they're
But-
basically making like super soldiers.
Yeah.
And that's what she was supposed to be. And
I
then
think we might be talking a little too quiet. Dead as. Dead as B.
I'm talking loud as hell for me too.
Yeah, I'm finally just now starting to see like mic bars moving.
Really?
It's a really suppressed mic,
Shit.
but it's like the only one I have to put in
Yeah,
between us
but
like this.
The whole thing about 11 though, I just saw this today, is that it was based off of a true person. It was called the Nina Project, and it was a woman in Russia, and I think that's why they started using the Russians in Stranger Things. But it was about this Russian woman who actually had, is it not telekinesis, where you can use your mind and move shit?
Telekinesis.
Yeah, she literally, like, they tested her, like, they put things in front of her to move, and she could actually move it without touching it.
No shit.
Yeah, like, for real.
Bullshit.
No, it was for real. Like,
I'm calling
they
bullshit.
tested this. It was, like, in the 1980s when they did this.
Complete and total bullshit.
That
Now-
sounds super real.
I'm gonna play copyrighted music.
Copyrighted music.
Just kidding. It's uncopyrighted. It's lo-fi beats.
But, nah, you gotta play D&D, you gotta play D&D traveling music.
So anticlimactic. Just
You gotta
it's
play,
lo-fi beats.
You gotta play D&D traveling music.
No.
But, it was based off of that, and the reason they call L11 is because that Russian woman died April 11th.
Really?
Yeah, and that was the whole premise of it, and then they just made the story as they went. I thought it was really cool.
That's dope.
That smells like gas.
Swapping back. This one sucks. That smelled burnt, whatever that was.
Dude, I'm telling you, you sold me this. I'm pretty sure it's burnt.
Let me see.
I hit it today. I was like, damn, this is like ass. Like, it doesn't even taste like the thing anymore.
No, that's burnt.
It is?
Yeah, that's straight up burnt. When did I sell that to you?
2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's about how long they last.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's so stupid.
Someone like you, yeah.
Someone like me. What
How
you
long
say?
do boxes normally last you now?
The boxes, they last me still a week.
4 to 5 days.
For flavor wise?
No, I'm talking. Yeah, basically. Before it starts fading.
Until the flavor starts fading, I'd say about, it's like probably day 4 or 5 as when I see a decrease in the flavor. For sure, after the first day of a full use, it's a whole new flavor.
Your first decrease of flavor, there's like no more juice left. It's just sitting with whatever's left in the cot.
Yeah,
That's why there's a fade.
the first when I first try them in the shop, like it's a whole different flavor, and then like after your full first day of using it, your next day it's a completely different flavor, and that's why I like it, because like there'll be things I fucking hate, and then I'll just keep using it, and it's like, oh, it's a different flavor. Like the cherry lemon that you got me, that one. First day was very strong, did not like it. Second day, loved it, and now it's so worn out in the flavor that it just tastes like cough syrup. Like, it's so gross. That's why I bought the lemon one.
Feel that. But why do you obsess? Oh, I feel like you have a crush on Billy Bobby Brown or something. Millie Bobby Brown.
It's not Millie Bobby Brown.
He's a crush.
It's Millie Buff Brown. All right.
It's Billy and the new character Eddie. Bro, let me tell you.
Nah, Steve.
Steve Harrington goes.
Steve.
I really like Jonathan.
Steve
Harrington goes pretty hard, honestly. Especially since like you see him grow through all the 4 seasons.
Steve is literally a mom.
Yeah.
Steve has his growth in like season 1. That's
Yeah.
it. He's just kind of ecstatic.
I just feel like he's gotten like he's more mature in season 4. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Well, definitely. He almost died in like
But Eddie,
what, season 2?
so
He almost dies a lot.
Yeah.
They all almost die a lot.
I'm talking about like the main one. It's like closest to death.
this guy
That's
was talking on TikTok about Eddie, and like he's a god, and he's like, I was wondering why. He's like, the song "Puppet Master" by what artist was it? It was some metal
Is it
band.
Megadeth? I don't know.
Ah,
Josh would be very disappointed right now.
no, but still,
I've listened to it. It's very popular.
but it's like the guitar solo starts the whole song and shreds the entire thing. And the whole thing was like, when he played it, fighting Vecna, was only 2 weeks after the song was released. And they don't have it like we have, where you can just go look at the notes and like do everything. He had to like stop, play, and recognize the notes. And it took him only 2 weeks to learn the whole fucking solo. Now, that's crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah. And then the bat's gone. That's fucking bullshit.
Spoilers.
Happens, man. And Dustin was so upset. And then Lucas got his ass kicked. I hate. What's his name? Is it Jason?
Apologies for the spoilers, to people at home.
The guy who gets mad because his girlfriend died. The basketball player.
Lucas.
No.
No.
The white guy who fought
Oh.
Lucas.
No, I don't know his name, bro.
It's like Justin, Jason,
The
some
dude-
shit.
The dude who was dating Chrissy.
I hate him
If you
more than I
happen-
hate Vecna. He's like, it took him 2 episodes and he lost his fucking mind. And now he pulled the fucking revolver on,
He has so much influence over this town. Like,
oh yeah.
he literally like walks into like their town hall meeting and just completely convinces everyone.
That the Hellfire Club's evil.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody who plays D&D, they're crazy, they're a cult, and this and that. And everyone's like, yeah!
That was a real thing, though.
Yeah.
That happened.
And, because there was like a shooting back then, and they're like, oh yeah, D&D influence, it's this, they can't decipher reality from fictional. And I was like, that's not true. Look at us, we play D&D every Saturday.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
actually
bullshit.
it was awesome because like it's such an interesting like parallel between like D&D and then like now video games.
Yeah. People said the same
Although-
shit about video games.
It's kind of is that an old thing now?
What,
The
dude?
video
I was
game
like
one?
the video game crisis.
Yeah, that's an old thing.
It went from
It's like-
D&D.
It's gonna be the
2016
it's
or
gonna be the
some
meta crisis. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
the
see
next
that.
one. It's gonna be like
That
whenever
would at
full
least make more sense because.
well, we can't officially get into the meta world until we get full dive technology.
Mhm.
Once we have full dive technology, then the meta crisis will happen. Because they'll be worried it'd be too much damage to the mind, spending so much time on whatever device they're gonna have you hooked up to.
Yeah, but
It's all on Zuck's secret plans.
sucks.
Zucks.
Zuck man.
Zucks. Fuck. I don't even know.
Zuckerberg.
You saying that made me not even know his name. Like it made me trip up.
The lizard man himself.
Lizard.
It's. We were just fuck.
Zucka lizard.
I just destroyed y'all's mind.
Yeah.
Mark,
With a name drop.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marky Poo.
I was thinking of the guy who did Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
There we go. I was trying to say Jeff Bezos, and then you're like Mark, and I was like. No, but yeah, you should definitely watch.
Bill
Stranger
Steve Jobs.
Things. Bill Steve Jobs.
Bill Steve Jobs.
You need to watch.
Billy
Stranger
Bobby
Things,
Jobs.
though. Billy Bobby's Brown.
I think season 1 of Stranger Things was the best. And
Oh.
then 2 and 3, I was like kind of average. But
I'm
really
in
like
like
4.
the ballpark because like the only reason I know bits and pieces is because I had family members at the time that I was living
It's so
with
fucking
with
popular.
watching it.
It's very hard.
I never could get into popular moves, just like My Hero Academia. I never could get into it.
You don't.
I couldn't get. I
No.
couldn't get into it.
I fucking hate it.
I've seen all of it. And
The first episode, I was like, no, turn it off like halfway through.
I saw this conspiracy theory, and it was that
Eat this.
it was that Vecna was in season 1. You remember when Will was riding his bike down the road before he crashed it because he saw something in the thing? They paused the frame where it's the guy, and it was a small hand and a big hand.
Ooh.
And like it's Vecna. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like if he was there since season 1, but you could always hear the clocks chime through every season. So I was like, well, that would make sense. But they still don't show how he ended up looking like that. They showed like the middle, but they never showed how he got all like the shit on him and stuff. I'd assume it was a mind flare, but you never know.
Whenever they do, it's all connected shit. Like we planned it for the beginning. I never can buy it.
Why?
Like it's like shows get canceled so easily, and it's like they have all this stuff that's like connecting through the
R.I.P.
seasons.
Teen Titans Go. Or Teen Titans.
Dude, yeah.
It was very
For
good.
real.
Teen
It's like-
Titans literally ended on a cliffhanger.
Did it really?
Yeah, you
I
don't-
know that. They
I
it
thought
was
you-
unfinished.
I've seen Teen Titans, yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen all of it.
I haven't seen, yeah. I've seen it when it was like, when we didn't have streaming. It
I
was
like one middle episode. Like
Is it the one with Robin
normally we
and Slade?
see middle episodes, but like one time I caught it,
Mhm.
like at the right point in time. It was like the final episode. I was like, oh shit, I gotta catch this next week whenever they post a new episode, because it was at the time where they were posting new episodes like every Thursday night or Friday night.
Yeah.
And next week, no, there was no
Like,
Teen
fuck you,
Titans
no.
episode. I was like, what the shit?
Nah,
You're just gonna leave me on a cliffhanger like that?
It fucking blows.
I think Anthony was actually at my house, and I saw an episode, not an episode, but I saw like a clip of Teen Titans on TikTok. And it was an episode where everybody thinks Robin is losing his mind
Yeah.
fighting Slade. And it's because he got poisoned by that gas, and you don't learn that till the very end of the episode. And he's like losing, and all the teammates tries fighting everybody, and then he starts like basically beating himself up. Like he was damaged, but nobody was hitting him. And that's what I didn't understand is how he was getting hurt.
No, they did. Raven. They were like, "What the fuck's going on?" Raven can go into people's
Mhm.
minds. They sent Raven into his mind.
Yeah. I
She
Slade.
saw Slade and she got punched
Yeah.
by Slade.
But it still doesn't make sense how his costume got torn up.
Well, you remember Scarecrow's gas?
Yeah.
It would literally like make Batman into like go into another world in his mind, but it
Yeah.
would tear up his body physically. Like whatever was going on in that world would tear him up. If Slade just stole the technology,
Oh yeah.
it's very simple.
I remember the
PTSD is cracked in the DC universe.
And Slade is Robin's worst fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember in Batman the Animated Series, it was episode 2 or 3 when he fought Scarecrow for the first time, and he saw his father, and he had the whole "I'm vengeance, I'm night, I'm the Batman." That was like peak moment.
Oh
Because
yeah.
every time I watch it, it's like it gives me chills. I'm like, that's fucking yes. You like my little Demogorgon?
Show that to the camera.
Yeah, it's a little fucking Demogorgon.
Gotta get
Look
up
at this
close.
dude's little demigorgon.
It's fucking nice. Anthony got it when he was on vacation.
Where'd y'all get it from?
We went to Galveston.
Really?
It's a good. I said
It's a really good tourist attraction spot just to go to.
Yeah, and it's pretty cheap
Really?
for
Yeah.
vacation. As far as vacations go,
Oh.
it's like we stayed in an Airbnb. I've never been in one before. It's actually
Airbnbs are normally expensive.
no, it was cheap as hell compared to the hotel. We would have to split between 6 of us. It would.
I'm thinking of an Airbnb where you rent out like a whole house.
Oh no, it was like
Oh, you didn't run out?
it was a pretty good size. There was 3 bedrooms and like 2 bathrooms. I mean, it was just like the first floor of a house, and it was only like 150 split between us. It was pretty good for like that's a cheap vacation, and it was for like a weekend.
Yeah,
we stayed 2 nights.
He came back and then he came to my
He
house
came.
like the next day. Yeah, he came. He came to my house. He said, yeah, and he threw this on my bed. He gave me a Stranger Things Hellfire Club t-shirt, and then it was the Legos. He bought a Lego set, and it was like little figures, or not little like that, but like,
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but the Hellfire Club was a secret society in history.
no, it wasn't. Was it really?
Benjamin Franklin was a part of it.
Well, it doesn't even make sense if I look it up, because even if I do look it up, it's going to bring up fucking Stranger
it's just
Things.
gonna bring.
That's the government trying to hide it. Benjamin Franklin Hellfire Club.
Oh no, you're right.
I'm right.
Well,
Yeah.
according
It was
to
a-
Wikipedia.
It
so-
wasn't it was like a secret club
Oh,
that like higher ups in the economic standpoint would go to.
you mean the Illuminati?
It was just a party, so to speak. No one knew what really went on there. They just assumed it was like a big party or a get together.
They're definitely playing D&D.
Yeah, but they were called the Hellfire Club, and they would wear masks whenever they got together. And they had like tunnels and chambers, much like the Illuminati, where they would meet. You can actually go and visit them.
Really?
They're one of the most haunted places in America.
Yeah, just skimming through. It just seems like an Illuminati type secret club.
Benjamin
It's a book
Franklin's
club.
still alive.
Sounds fun. And
You need to get into D&D. Why did my boss
used
send
to
me
be.
something on Facebook? Huh?
I used to be.
D&D, really?
you look like the
I
type.
used to go to the group of people I used to hang out before I was coming over to Ty's house every night. I would go over their house like every week or once a week, and we'd play D&D.
Yeah, we play D&D every Saturday. I just last night showed him how to make a character, and then while he was like at the end of making one, I sped
We
run
used, like, an
and
app.
made one. Yeah, we used D&D Beyond, and I made a Goliath, fucking absolutely stacked.
We haven't played like legit.
That's my current one.
This is
It's not bad.
Those are insane ability lights rolls or whatever.
This is
Yeah. Those are all chance rolls too.
really?
Yeah.
This is the new character I made. Hartholt the Goliath, level 3.
I guess you could really just make one over and over again until you get something
Yeah,
nice.
level 3 initiative, strength 4, no intelligence, -1 wisdom. He's a Goliath, doesn't need to be smart. 3 dexterity and 3 constitution, 0 charisma. But I have a +2 battle axe, and it does insane damage. It adds a +8 with your hit dice. And then I got
We haven't played legit. Like, we don't know.
we don't add like weight and shit to that. Like we don't do that. We don't do feet. It's like we always assume, oh, it's like in front of you. Fuck it, hit 'em.
We don't have anyone.
No,
that's,
we've, like-
experienced.
I've played some serious, like where they've told you distance wise and shit, and you've actually had to like work it down.
It's
Fucking
so much
stupid.
work.
Let's see, they made me DM. Like,
But it makes
the
it fun.
first Few times, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I felt bad because like the DM controlled everything.
Then we got JoJo to DM. He's actually pretty good at DMing.
My friend Curry was pretty good at DMing.
You need a fucking imagination. to
And
do that
Anthony
shit.
doesn't have that.
No.
I remember I started getting into D&D back whenever I was in like freshman year. I was in the shop class with like a couple dudes. I was bored one day. Cooley was telling us to all stay in the fucking the back room,
Yeah.
and this one guy was just started gathering like 2 other dudes to play D&D. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go play D&D. That's the character I made whenever I played with them. We had a gnome. We started in a tavern, all right? This gnome, we could not leave the fucking tavern. He kept fighting the tavern owner and losing.
I want to go again.
That's literally what he would do. He would be like, ah, shit, I'm gonna go again.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Then you got Ty Schmeckle.
It was
Schmeckle.
those people with the stupidest fucking names.
We had
We had them,
Balls.
they were the most serious characters, and then the ones with like normal D&D names were fucking correct.
Mine's Harry Bolsick.
We have Balls. We have, what's Trey's? Trey's is like
Al Gore.
Al Gore, the Unknown. Then you have mine, which was Ace the Mace. Now it's Hartholt. And then we had Coom. For Cum, yeah, pretty good.
I fucking, whenever we would play with Curry, whenever Curry DM'd, whenever we'd beat a monster, whoever was the final one to throw the move, he'd just turn to him and be like, so, in what weird and wacky way would you like to kill this man? That's almost exactly how we would say it.
Bust a nut.
We'd always say some stupid shit.
I want to shit on his chest.
I want to turn my sword sideways and smack him in the nuts so hard his head pops off or something like that. Depending on the roll.
Yeah.
Give him a mean look. He falls apart. Cries.
We have done that one.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see on my story today? The exhaust work I did?
Yeah.
That shit was ass.
Bro, I managed to increase the PSI on my car.
How?
All you had to do was adjust the actuator arm for the wastegate. Apparently, I have a heavy-duty actuator arm from stock, from factory.
Did I tell you 2 days ago what they made me do?
No.
I tested a car, and it was a Chevy Malibu, and it was making this horrible screeching noise, and I already assumed that it was the rotor, like the hardware, just touching the rotor, so it was like grinding on it.
Yeah.
And I get it back to the shop. I looked it up in the air. I looked at the rotor and I was like, yep, there's 3 grooves in it. I was like, that's whatever. And I check out the rest of the car and then I get to the passenger front. The lower control arm had a 90-degree angle in it. The tie rod end also had a 90-degree bend in it. The sway bar and sway bar inlay was pushed against the axle. So while they're driving and it's spinning, it looked like they took a grinder and just laid it against it. It was smooth on one side completely. The axle was damaged, so they needed the axle, sway bar end links, lower control arm, and tire rod ends. And I wrote all that and started getting a price. And then Mike, the guy who watches over me, he came up and he looked at it. He goes, "Nope, we're not even touching this car." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "It's been wrecked and it's in auction." And I was like, "Oh, so somebody already bought it." I was like, "Solid." He's like, "Yeah, we can't do anything with it." He's like, "So we're gonna send it back and I'm gonna get money back." I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
That's what's up.
Yeah, but it's better than tire toys. Apparently, I've been getting paid $14 an hour still, and I called him out on it today. I was like, "No," I was like, I looked at I got paid yesterday. I looked at it and it's 14. I was like, "Something's not right." And they're like, "No, it's 15." I was like, "Okay." And then I looked at my pay stub and I walk in to our manager's office and I was like, "It says 14." He goes, "Oh," and he goes to his computer, looks at my name. He goes, "How much were you making at Quick Lube?" And I was like, "I was making 14." He goes, "Oh, well, I said you were making 13. That's why they're giving you 14." I was like, "Oh." And then instantly rewrote it. And then in 20-something days, I'm getting either 16 or flag time. But I still don't make enough hours to get that flag time. Today I made 3.5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, it was ass. But I haven't been shit today.
I haven't worked since yesterday.
You don't understand how much you don't know about cars.
God damn, this
So
thing's
you
leaking.
start talking about them. I didn't know my go-go machine had so many parts I didn't know about.
My go-go machine, no.
My automobile.
Automobile.
I love fucking go-go machines.
Yeah, honestly. If you're not go-going, what are you even doing?
They help me get places.
Get places? My go-go machine gets me places.
Gets me places.
I actually listened to
Sometimes I like the travel.
travel. Yeah. Fly.
I
Speed.
don't know. It's so hard.
Fast.
Face.
Okay, go fast.
I'm gonna have my go-go machine so I can get places and go fast.
No off officer.
No officer. Actually,
I'm not on anything.
It's a stutter.
Done.
Faking a
Someone's gonna fucking comment now of the fucking stutter and be like, hey,
Me.
what the shit?
Fuck, I was gonna say something. Actually, listen to your.
I never like noticed. Don't mean to cut you off, but
Ever
I
cut me
never
off.
noticed how much of a anime redneck Anthony looks like right now.
Anime redneck. Is it the beard that gives him the redneck?
Kinda, yeah. It's patchy.
I don't have a
It's
beard.
mainly, it looks kind of like mutton chops with a little bit of goatee down here.
I see it.
I have like the fucking holes.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see that. If you shaved just this off and left that, it'd be mutton chop.
Your
And
goatees
it's
and
even
your
better is that
mustache are
mustache
Kentucky.
connects to your mutton chops.
Yeah, that's why I say you look like a redneck.
You should literally just shave this off. I think it'd be funny as fuck.
Hey, I
But,
think it looks good. It's like a,
when I started the exhaust work, I literally turned on one of your podcasts. It was the one with it was you,
Anime right
one of the I forgot his name. It was another guy, and you and one of your buddies. And you talked about during the hurricane how you drove and you're burning oil and shit like that. And the pod, it was number 5. It was called Yes.
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 It was probably with one of my, it was just one person in there.
It was 2. It was a guy, one of your buddies. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I drove by Crowley, and you know what I didn't do? Stop at your house.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, nice.
Yeah, that's an old buddy of mine. We have been friends for like
It's a buddy of mine.
5 to 6 years almost. And we've only seen each other in person like once.
Solid.
It started because of, I used to fuck around on Omegle a lot.
Yeah.
And
that's what you're talking about.
Someone added me on Snapchat, and then someone found him as well and added him on Snapchat, and then they put us all in a fucking group chat.
Yeah.
And me and him were the only ones from Louisiana, so we just immediately bonded. We're like, hey.
Hey, Gators.
Basically.
I've never met anyone over the internet before.
I had a group chat once my sophomore year. I got added to it, and the group chat name was AJ's. There were 15 people named AJ in this group chat.
What the fuck?
All different ages, all different races, none of us from the same place. So now I follow a bunch of different AJs on my Snapchat.
That's
Weird
what's up.
as fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
That is so weird. You know those scam, like the group chats? Have you ever got those? Like the IMS text messages? Like the
On,
groups
like-
of like 20 people?
And Instagram?
No, on like, just on the IMS.
No.
I never got a group text message
Yeah.
on IMS. I've gotten it on Instagram.
I like
Message
it's-
requests.
Maybe on that
It's like a
before.
scam thing. They add like 20 people with similar numbers, and
Oh,
just like a it's
number
like,
neighbors.
It's so weird. I don't understand.
Number
It's-
neighbors are fun.
It's
Yeah.
some kind of scam. They send like a message. I send names in it sometimes. It's just like random people I don't know.
I think the funniest thing, I thought it was on Reddit, and it was like, oh, you're my number neighbor. So how you doing? And it's like, this is my husband's old phone number. He just
Bruh.
Why are you trauma dumping?
why you pouring your problems on me? Fuck you.
No one asked you to dump your agenda on me.
Did I ask?
Did I ask about your dead husband, Carol? Yeah, no, didn't think so.
I should have messaged right after that. So you're available?
Damn. What's your look like?
Wait, so you're free?
Send pics?
What's your feet look like? Let me see them dogs.
Bro, smell them dogs.
We were watching.
Dog's purebred.
We were watching. we were watching Stranger Things yesterday, and Millie Bobby Brown takes off her sock, and she's just, I'll let the dogs breathe.
He's obsessed with Millie's feet.
Who?
Millie's.
Who's obsessed?
You.
He's not obsessed.
He's not obsessed. He is.
You know
I
that-
think y'all
I
both
see-
are
I
obsessed.
see-
That was like some fucking Drake and Josh bullshit. You!
The fucking Dan Snyder.
Who's Dan?
It all
shit.
ties in. The feet.
The feet.
It's a Halloween
feet.
thing.
I thought that was a dog at first. When I saw your jacket, and then I realized your dogs were out.
Did ever?
It was a dog. It was 5 of them.
Damn.
Did you watch a lot of Nickelodeon?
I was
As a kid?
mainly a Cartoon Network kid, or I tried to be.
No, I was.
I tried to kind of balance both, but it was mainly Cartoon Network and Boomerang.
Boomerang was fucking
Oh
good.
shit, Boomer. I only watched Nickelodeon for SpongeBob, but
Bro, Thundercats.
Do y'all remember?
Thundercats was my shit when I went to my grandma's house, because she was the only one we knew with DirecTV, and we didn't get a Boomerang on Dish until they finally like did some sort of sweepstakes where they added it,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah.
Do you,
I just want to. I want to talk about the feet thing.
Oh,
From
from
the
Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon shows, like the
Hold on.
iCarly, all the shit, where they would have so many feet gags where they just would show their toes with like our feet.
Yeah, they did it with Sam and Cat, iCarly, and something else.
Victorious.
Yeah,
did it a few
Victoria's Secret.
times.
I'm so you're gonna have to explain this a little bit
The
more.
dude literally had a foot kink, and
Dan
like,
Snyder, like the director of all.
every
the
time they
shows.
played like a
Drake
game,
and Josh. Too.
yeah, and somebody did like a certain game kind of thing, or like just random episodes, it'd be the girls just having their toes out. Yeah,
Really?
It
yeah,
transformed an entire generation, and now there's feet memes everywhere.
yeah.
Everyone likes feet now.
But
Really?
I have 3 pictures of feet in my camera roll.
one of them's of me.
I would not have these pictures if it was not for the memes.
Sure.
Our society is horrible.
Society program.
Everyone's just started
Society.
getting feet fetishish.
Bro, do y'all remember Wacky Races on Boomerang?
No.
Bro, oh my god, nobody remembers this when I talk about
You
it.
guys remember PBS Kids?
Fuck PBS Kids, this shit's ass.
I remember that.
The only good thing they had is Wildcraft.
Rough Scruff?
Arthur, bro.
The fucking
That was Arthur.
You never heard of like Rough Scruffman?
No.
Whatever the fuck it was. It was like a this orange animated dog would send real life people on a scavenger hunt to these wacky ass places all over the corner of the earth.
Doxes them.
No, he pays basically for them to go on this wacky ass adventure.
Oh shit! So it's like a sweet
Yeah.
sort of thing.
And if you find what he's looking for within a certain amount of time, you win. It's like an escape room, but it's actually like life size. Instead of just putting the scenario into a small room, they'd actually make it real.
You have
Like
to go through all of
corporate
London
ARG.
and not get stabbed.
Dead They actually did one where they had to go through London. They did one where they had to go through this whole entire cavern.
Really?
Yeah, they had to take a guide and go through this whole entire cavern excavation.
And not get eaten by the fossil hydra.
No, it was just like they had to go find something.
That seems like a huge liability.
Huge as fuck.
But-
But it wasn't kids mainly. It was like they would have adults and then like maybe a couple 13 to 14-year-olds at most.
We left a box of treasure at the bottom of the Marina Trench.
It's the Mariana.
Revive the Titanic.
There was but Wacky Races, it took all the characters from all these other cartoons, put them all in one show, and they like drove and raced.
I played that game on Game Boy.
And the main villain was this one dude. I don't even know his name. He had like an evil dog. It's like he was the main villain in Scoob, the new Scoob, where they become like superheroes or some shit. Haven't seen it, have you?
No.
No, I try to stick away from the new things.
Wow. Bro, Scooby Doo Zombie Island?
I want to watch the live action ones. I heard those were really good.
Yeah, they are.
They're pretty good.
Or at least the first. The,
Dead ass though. If I don't know his name. Sorry, I don't know his name. But the guy that played Shaggy in the live
yeah,
actions,
yeah.
he carries the fucking movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Scooby carries the movies.
It's CGI though.
It don't matter.
If it wasn't for him, like being such a good actor, it would just fall apart.
I don't think I've seen him act in anything else.
No. No, he has.
I feel like I remember
I
him
forgot the movies though, but he has.
being in other movies.
He's actually played in like famous movies.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
really popular movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Like
Now
all
time
he-
for the ad break. You guys like Legos? They stack.
He played in a. I remember it was like a dramatic movie.
Yeah, no.
It was like he was a drunk or something.
I know
remember
he's
that.
played on the. Speaking of drunks, there's a movie with Spider-Man.
Speaking of drunks.
It actually doesn't say anything.
There's a movie with the guy who played Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, where he comes back from like war and shit, and like his wife is sleeping with his brother, and then he starts losing his shit. I think it was like one of his best acting moments. He starts like ripping the cabinets off the wall and shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's a really good.
I can't imagine Tobey Maguire in a serious role.
He actually killed it. It was
Spider-Man
really
problems at home.
good. Spider-Man problems at home.
You fucked my brother.
You know what I did? You know what I did?
Spider-Man can't go home.
Spider-Man doesn't have enough money for a bus fare. Spider-Man can't go home.
Spider-Man thrown from the border.
Spider-Man falls off stairs. Spider-Man breaks back. Spider-Man can't walk home.
Spider-Man
Okay,
dad.
Cartman. Sounds like
Spider-Man dad.
Spider-Man ran out of gas. Spider-Man push on.
Spider-Man go.
Spider-Man no go go.
What's your opinion on like the recent Spider-Man movies? Do you like Avenger?
The
movies?
most recent with the with all three,
Yeah.
that was pretty good. I'd say there's a couple hints. They could have like made the meme a little bit more prominent,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that they put it in.
I'm glad they talked about Tobey Maguire's webs, how it comes out of his wrist,
Yeah,
instead of like the web fluid they made.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
He's like, no, just.
I think they were like alluding to like a cum joke.
yeah. They
Like
were.
they did.
Oh yeah.
They did.
He's like, you ever get a streak fright?
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's like more like a mental block kind of thing.
No, it wasn't even that. There was another. It's like, does everything?
He's like, I don't
Come
even
out
want to
west.
know how you make that.
Yeah.
And then in
Eh,
Doctor
oh
Strange.
yeah, that too is like, does it come out webs everywhere?
Yeah.
And then in Doctor Strange, he's like, it was Multiverse Madness. He's like, oh, do you also have your Spider-Man? And he's like, Spider-Man. He goes, where's shoot webs? Come out of his butt? He's like, oh, no. I don't want to know.
I don't really fuck with.
I hate how like random you get quiet. I'm gonna have to like try and edit the audio for this really fucking hard.
Why?
He's so shy.
Because your random moments, you're like, bro, you ever seen that one where he's like, and you carry on, it's like a whole different conversation from that point.
So here we go. Just freeze.
Fuck you.
You know Batman?
Such a shy individual.
So,
Shy.
Yeah.
is Batman the best superhero?
Yes, he's I think he's easily better than Robert. Well, not Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. Because they're both rich. They both wear suits. Batman is just better.
I think Batman had to overcome a lot more.
Yeah, he definitely overcame.
He overcame a lot.
He came a lot.
He
I
has a lot
wouldn't
of
say he would have.
interesting
He had more to
stories.
overcome than Iron Man did, because
Well-
he literally was kidnapped into a Taliban terrorist.
Oh yeah, Bruce
Camp.
Wayne. Yeah.
Or no,
Oh,
Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's how he
I
became
thought you were
Iron
talking about
Man.
the. I thought you were talking about the what's it?
Batman's been through
League
a lot.
League of Shadow. Isn't
What?
that? The, what is it? The ninjas. League of Assassins. Is that what
Something
it
like
is?
that.
Yeah, with Ra's al Ghul.
I think it's crazy that Batman just happens to fall into place of this prophecy of this ancient fight that was supposed to happen on a volcano.
Yeah.
You remember that episode of the animated series?
Yeah.
I love prophecies.
When he just straight up like
in all media.
killed a dude.
It's awesome.
The
This is so fun.
The animated
episode-
series was goated. It was the only one that they actually killed people in.
Well, yeah, in the Phantom one, he found his parents' killer, and in the cartoon I think he killed him, but in the comics he actually killed him. Then you got how he just randomly abducts kids and like, you're my new Robin.
I love the Batman Beyond series where
Oh,
it's like Batman's old and he gets this new kid to be
Yeah.
Batman, and then there's this episode where Batman, the whole Justice League actually
Yeah.
comes into the future, and Batman are face to face, and it's like a real comical moment because the new Batman's trying to be like a comic relief, kind of like Spider-Man is.
Yeah.
Not as much as like the old Batman where he's like all dark and brooding and
You never seen Batman Beyond? They have this Asian guy as the new Batman.
Yeah. He's a comic relief.
Yeah.
Is it comic relief Batman?
Yeah.
He
can
he's
fly.
just like Spider-Man, but it's Batman.
But he can fly.
I
Yeah.
hate Spider-Man.
He has
for the
jets
comic
on his feet and wings on his back.
I don't really fuck with.
fly.
I don't fuck with Marvel.
No, the episode whenever Batman, the old Batman, puts on like that huge ass mecha suit.
Oh yeah.
He was like, last time I got in that thing, it damn near killed me. And then like 20 minutes later, he's in the damn thing, and you're like, oh well, here goes Bruce.
Bro,
I
I
have
think
no idea.
the Justice League series, anime series, so fucking good.
It could have been better.
I loved it
It
for
tied
Batman.
way too much into the Teen Titans.
Yeah. I think it was very good for just Batman, honestly. And then the Flash's narrative.
Oh no, wait. You're talking about are you talking about the Justice League series or the Junior Justice League
No,
series?
Justice League, not Junior Justice League.
Okay, I'm
actual
talking about
Justice
Junior Justice League.
League. I remember that too. That was
Junior Justice League like ran parallel with the time frames of Teen Titans.
Really?
So it was very weird because Robin was also in that time frame. So like I remember for like the first couple seasons, Robin was seen. He appeared to be a little bit older, like he's in the same age gap. And then later seasons down, they edited it to where in Junior Justice League he was younger.
Yeah.
So that way it would play with the time frames well. But for a long time he was about the same age, and I was like, how can Robin be in the fucking Junior Justice League and the Teen Titans at the same fucking time?
Have you seen
Multitasker.
Have you seen Injustice? Is it Injustice? No, not Injustice. It's when they're like, it goes.
Injustice is a game.
I know. It's. I'm trying to think. Young Justice. Young Justice. That was a really good series. They had Speedy or Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the Junior Justice League.
That's not Junior Justice League.
Or
That
it's-
didn't run hand in hand with the Teen Titans, did it?
Yeah, in earlier seasons it did.
Did it really?
For Robin it did.
That's
Only for Robin. All the other people were like they were visually younger.
Because now they
But
have
the Robin was a little bit like it's still in his 15 to 16 year old like age.
But now they got who's it called?
I say 15 to
Garfield.
16. It's more like 18 to 20.
They have Garfield now in Young Justice. Beast Boy.
Oh yeah.
He's in the new Young Justice series, and he's fucking killing it. His family died. Now he's green, and he hates his life.
Young Garfield. I feel for young Garfield.
An evolution of events.
I feel for young Beast Boy.
Parents died. They gave him a thing that would cure him, and now he can turn into gorillas.
Yeah. And then later on, he's gonna go make love to a demon.
Yeah, facts. Raven.
Yeah.
She's
That was
literally a
actually one
demon
last.
princess.
Her dad is Cthulhu.
Or
Azeroth is his
I
name,
think
right?
Cthulhu is
Or
a
some
little.
shit.
Is it Azeroth?
I don't know.
Ragnarok.
No.
It's Ragnarok. Fuck.
No, it's shit.
I don't know.
Oh no!
What?
I see the light still on. Okay, did it stop recording? No, it's still going. Fuck yeah! My computer completely shut off and it still kept recording.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
That is good.
Lost half of it. Hey guys, sorry about that.
I just went into sleep.
Like, we'll go back over the past fucking 15 topics we just talked about.
There have been times
You
where
know what,
like
might as well restart. So, season 4, volume 2 of Stranger Things has dropped.
there have been times where like electronical difficulties have happened, and we've had to completely restart a podcast. This is why I hate how it's set up right now, where I have to record. I can't live stream. I don't have that option right now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, where I used to just live stream directly to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time, and then I could just invite a bot into Discord and record it and post it to Spotify later. It was all easy. It was nice. I
Or you
loved
can
it.
still do that.
I can't.
Why?
Because Macs block screen recording, or to an extent. Like it will record my audio, but it won't record like Discord audio.
So, but if you do it in person, it'll be fun, huh?
Yeah, in person this is fine. I'm gonna have to edit a little bit, but
Yeah, because of Anthony being so goddamn quiet. He just throws up. What? Fuck.
Oh, jeez, I really ruined it again.
Oh
I really came on this one, huh?
Really blew my load.
Really blew my load. Kane sounds really good right now. Shout out
Canes?
Canes.
Bro,
I'm hungry as fuck.
imagine like a cartoon character, but his catchphrase is literally, "Man, that just really blows my load."
Bro, I've been watching the newer seasons of South Park recently. So I'm like 22 right now. And Tally's arguing with fucking Stan Marsh. He's like, "Fuck you, Tally, you're still here?" He goes, "No, you're a Tal."
Oh yeah, fucking that one.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking towel character.
It's just a
He's
stupid towel.
a towel that gets high. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's who Tally is.
Yeah, I know.
Dead ass, and I'm
It's
not
weird.
joking. Because of those episodes, Tally has become a face of like,
South Park.
no,
Weed.
just weed. Like he's associated with
No,
it.
I've seen that.
I've played a couple of like rec room maps and VR chat maps
Yeah.
where it was like a pothead's garage and some shit like that or something, and they'll have like a smoking bar there, and Tally will be the bartender, or some shit like that.
Damn it, Tally, you're just a towel. You're a towel. Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's
mom is a
voluptuous hair.
The Canadian characters.
I fucking hate the Canadian characters.
What?
I can't stand them, dude.
I just love how they're drawn. how they talk.
How
Oh
their
yeah, just
heads-
fucking.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
There's something funny about them. It's just
Oh,
Remember
how
the
they-
episode where
cracked.
it was about like gun control. It was the gun control episode.
I've been on the
and-
school shooting episodes.
Eric's mom told him to go to bed. Like it was time for him to go to bed, and Eric goes, "You know, I think I'm going to stay up." And she's like, "Sweetheart, I said get to bed." And he pulls out a gun on his mom, and he's like, "You know, Mom, I'm going to watch TV." And she pulls out a gun, and she's like, "Eric, where the fuck did you get that?"
The episode I just watched this morning, it was them doing the bicycle parade. And Kenny doesn't want to do it. He's like, "No, fuck you, Kyle." He's like, "Kids the bike ride. I got so much anxiety." He goes, "I'm going to stay up to school."
Shoot at the school.
Eric, you're not going to shoot up to school. I'm going to up to school.
I fucking love the
That's
episodes.
Damn asshole.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to edit the audio so I can pick up that.
I was at a family gathering and I was talking to my aunt's boyfriend about South Park. And he's like, "Oh yeah, the Casa Bonita episode?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, the best part is when he gets to the dashboard. Damn asshole. Come on."
I feel like I've lost.
I like any time that Eric Cartman cries, but my favorite episode. No, it's mainly because it's like, but
Bro, the episode where they make the what was it? The kids football league? Is that what it was? Or the abortions? It was one of the
no,
two.
I got one that beats that.
What?
The episode where literally Eric Cartman becomes a member of the FBI just to prove a point,
I don't remember that.
and he was proven wrong still.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that episode.
Or no, he was actually proven fairly right. A little bit, like, smidgen right. The whole entire point of the episode was Eric Cartman wanted to prove that the FBI cares about him.
Yeah.
Like, he's enough of a threat that the FBI cares about him.
Respect my
So, he literally disguises himself as an FBI agent, goes into an FBI organization, like, just like one of their firms, like one of the headquarters,
Yeah.
and tries to find out like if there's anything on him in the worst way possible. Absolutely fucks up everything in the worst possible way. Ends it off with just straight up asking one of like the head guys, is like, "Do you guys not know anything about Eric Cartman?" And they're like, "Oh, that fat fuck? Yeah, no, we're not worried about him."
There was man, which one was it? Oh, he becomes a cop. Respect my authority. There's that one, but
I'm gonna go this way. You're gonna say, "Nah." I'm gonna go, "Nah." You, "Nah."
or when he shoots a token, he just spray paints that circle around. Don't do it, token. I don't have to do it. Steps on the line. You saw it. I was protecting my grand. It was that. Right now I'm on the Mexican Joker episode. He's like, "You remember that time you called me a butthole in front of Stacy?" I want you to apologize right now. And it was Kyle, and he's like, no, Cartman, I'm not gonna apologize. And he goes, I warned you. And then Ice breaks in. He's like, they grab the parents. He goes, get out of my fucking house. And they're like, well, do you have your passport? No, I don't have my fucking passport. Well, we'll get everything set up. You might be home tomorrow. And then Stan did it to Cartman. He goes, well, now that we're together.
For context, for the people at home that didn't hear, my roommate yelled.
And then Cartman.
He's still yelling. Shut the fuck up! You're not a demigorgon. No matter how hard you try, you cannot be.
Ruptures vocal cords.
I'm gonna split my face open.
Let's get some
Have
of
plastic
the.
surgery so I can become white.
You gotta get that
Damn.
keychain ASMR. You're
Just-
picking up.
We
Yeah.
spat out so much reference to media.
He spat so much.
Oh, we gotta get that vape ASMR. Fuck, nothing came out. No way, it just fucking died.
I was shit. That's so lost. I've never seen any of like the animated Batmans like at all until they start showing me.
Really?
Really?
None of them.
None of the animated Batmans.
Even like the
This is
Man in
animated
Gray
s-
and Blue.
Justice
Yeah,
League
that's the
Batman.
animated series.
Yeah.
I was like, you never seen
No,
it?
that's
And I
not
like,
the
played.
that's not the animated. Batman the animated series is the brutal one where they actually killed people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the one where it's Man in Gray and Blue, where he wore a gray and blue outfit and it was on Cartoon Network.
I don't remember. No, that's Batman Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold, yeah.
No, I showed him
No, wait.
Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
Where Joker's crazy as fuck.
I know, but I'm saying like that's the oldest
Yeah.
rendition. No, wait. Animated series is older than Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, yeah. Brave and the Bold came
Wait.
out when I was like in 5th grade.
That came out in like the fucking 90s.
Yeah. Bro, Batman 1996 with Adam West. Well, I have the first season of it. I want to get the rest. That shit went hard. It was so fucking stupid, but I bet back in the day it went hard. And then
Right.
everybody's first crush was Batgirl. And now my crush still is Batgirl.
Oh yeah, definitely. Watch it's like look up metal. It's like metalcore Batman or Batman metalcore.
It's just hentai.
You're gonna fall in love because it's like because of metalcore scenes, if they have a female part of the band, they're usually open to spreading a little bit of nudity on stage.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that edited into there.
Oh.
He's gonna look it up right now.
Intriguing.
Are you literally looking it up right now?
No, I was reading text.
Oh, okay. Why do you stick your phone out so far in front of you?
Because I'm old.
Horrible vision.
Because I work with everything like this close to my face. Seen any good memes recently? Watching any good hentai?
No, not really.
Do you
What's
see?
hold up.
Wait, there's a new anime series
No,
on
shut the fuck
Netflix
up.
that intrigues
Shut
me.
the
No,
fuck
can I
up.
please explain this real quick?
Just answer this question.
Okay.
What is a glizzy?
A glizzy?
Yeah, what's a glizzy?
A hot dog.
Okay. See, we were at the gas station. I bought a glizzy and 7
It was like tort.
the tortilla thing stuffed.
Taquitos.
Taquitos, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I bought
they're
7
called tornadoes.
Well,
At
that's
gas
like-
stations,
yeah,
they're called
yeah.
tornadoes.
Well,
Or
I bought-
Crispitos.
Speedos.
Crispitos.
Crispitos. So I bought taquitos and 1 glizzy. And I told her, the woman at the counter, I was like, how fresh is this glizzy? She goes, that's not a glizzy. I was like, that's a glizzy. And I looked at Anthony, I was like, isn't this a glizzy? And he was just silent. She goes,
No,
you go, that's not a glizzy. Like, you were quiet. Like, you would not say nothing. And
well,
then
it wasn't. It wasn't technically a glizzy. It was a sausage.
it was still
But I
a
said,
glizzy.
I said it fell under the umbrella of glizzy.
And then He
Well,
bought
a hot
Slim
dog is a
Jim.
form of sausage, so therefore sausage is a form of glizzy.
Yeah, a form of glizzy. Why are you saying fuck? He doesn't tell stories right. He does his
Oh.
I
memory.
think glizzy
memory
is
broken.
just rooted from
Because
some
I'm
other language that means hot dog or
But-
sausage.
But then he bought a Slim Jim, and I looked at her and go, "Is that a glizzy?" She goes, "A glizzy is a gun." And I was like, "No, the fuck, it's not." She looked it up.
She
And it said-
changed reality. Or
Yeah,
something. She looked it up and it literally said a glizzy was a gun. I was
Yeah,
like, what the
and then we got in the
You're
car,
wrong.
and I hopped on TikTok, and I just typed in glizzy, and it was just videos of hot dogs. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right?
Society believes
That's
it's a
the
hot dog.
that's the Mandela effect.
Yeah, that's Mandela right there.
One
Apparently it's a gun.
one young black
Simulation
woman at
shit
the
right
counter said a glizzy's a gun.
I thought she was talking about. I thought she was confusing glizzy and blicky.
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Because blicky is a gun, and blicky sounds kind of like glizzy. I don't know. It's kind. It's
I've
a
never
whimsical
heard
word.
someone say, "I got the glizzy on me." If a rapper ever said, "I got the glizzy on me" in a rap song, people would be like, "Man, why you got hot dogs in your pocket?" Like,
I keep the glizzy on my waistline. Damn. Hard.
and we're probably very wrong about it. Rappers probably said glizzy in a rap song somewhere.
We'll find it.
Oh jeez.
Glizzies, blickies. Where does it stop?
Let's see. Rap.
Just pulls up eeny weeny teeny weeny little short dick man.
The fuck?
I like how women tried to make that song to degrade men, and men were just like.
Well, who made that?
I like how
Shy.
now I can actually just be quiet and show emotion, and people can see it.
There's a rapper named Shy Glizzy.
Shy glizzy,
SHY Glizzy.
shy hot dog.
Shy hot dogs. Shy wieners.
Well, glizzy. I don't know. It can mean so many different things. Like really,
Shy hot dog.
it can mean a gun, a hot dog, a penis.
You're talking quiet again.
A gun, a hot dog, a penis.
A penis.
There's just so many things that it could mean, you know? It's like, it's so meaningful. Do you like rhetorical analysis?
One of the lyrics of Shy Glizzy is, "I'm shy, I'm glizzy, I'm shy, I'm glizzy."
It sounds great. Very poetic.
Bars.
Hey Siri,
It's an allegory.
what the fuck is a glizzy?
Okay, I found this on the web for what the fuck is a glizzy. Check it out.
Another word for a hot dog.
I don't know. Maybe she was using Bing.
Hold on. Bitches using Yahoo Answers.
Right there at the top, another word for a hot dog. Y'all can read it too if you want. Oh well, shit, it
No, I
disappeared.
saw it. My eyes saw it for themselves.
Sought it.
They sought it. And then they got it.
They sought the truth. Read the truth.
What are you searching up?
Hated the truth. Fuck the truth.
I hate the truth. I stomp on it.
What are you looking up?
I'll stomp on it and I'll scrape it up with my toes.
It's copyrighted. Stop.
It's not copyrighted.
What is that? Is that an Oscar Myers commercial or some shit?
That is definitely copyrighted.
Please stop.
It's Suicide Boys. It should be
Like,
copyrighted.
deadass, stop.
Suicide is never copyrighted.
It's public domain.
I already have to edit the audio so much to make it louder. I don't want to edit it more.
It's Suicide Boys public domain. I think
It's copyrighted.
they seem like very,
No way.
very
Suicide
generous.
Boys? Yes. They own their own music.
No, they're from New Orleans. They can't.
They make it for
Yes.
the people.
They own the rights to their own music,
They're
yes.
so generous.
You think Ruby?
They
would
can sue
copyright
me
strike
for
you?
using their music in
You
a video,
think-
yes.
You think Ruby would?
Do you know how much money you can win in a copy strike case?
Okay, but Ruby?
They could literally take my future kids' money.
That's it?
Yes. No, actually, no. They can take on more than that.
Why would
Dead can go on for
Ruby
forever.
Why
do
would
such a
Ruby?
thing?
I'm telling you, you can.
What if I play
If like it was degrading enough, like a video that was so bad
yeah.
that it actually caused them to have problems with their career, they can actually sue me for defamation.
What if we play some of Prop by Schneider?
If we fuck up and make it bad, he
We
can
start
sue me for
talking mad
defamation.
shit about Josh.
Please don't.
This
Can,
guy.
can we not on another podcast episode connect other podcast episodes?
Hey, Ty.
It's all
Let's
connected.
start talking shit about JoJo.
What if Ruby?
Fuck this guy.
They don't know these people.
No.
What if Ruby came to your house and like
Personally killed you.
he knocked on your door and you open it and you're like, whoa, it's fucking Ruby, and then he asked you, can I please have a sample of your semen? What would you do?
I hate it when he does this.
I would ask for the check first. No,
What?
no fellow
He's
man
paying.
is gonna
Obviously.
get.
He's paying.
I would give him my semen for free.
No fellow man is gonna get my semen except Ryan Reynolds for free.
There was
For free.
what was it?
I accept grass, cash, or ass. My coming free.
Oh, that's what it was. We're at AutoZone, and
Oh boy.
anytime he goes, I have a question. I know he's just say something stupid as fuck. He was holding like was it like a brush, right?
It was like the thing you use for your exhaust.
Yeah. So it was like a
Clean
brush
brush.
kind of tool, and he goes, I got a question, and I'm looking for something. I was like, what? And I look over. He goes, what if you walked into your room and I was just plunging this down your girl's throat? And I was like, just shut the fuck up. Like,
That's a good question. I'm very interested in women's hygiene.
he asks these stupid fucking questions all the time. Just be like, and it always starts, I have a question. Like, and it's just like something so fucking stupid. Extra.
I have a lot of questions.
What's
I
your
have many questions.
What is your questions, Anthony?
What about that first question that I asked?
What was your first question?
Oh, about Ruby Seaman?
Yeah.
I answered.
What'd you say again?
I said I would ask, where's the check first?
Okay, but why? Why would you not give
Because
it to him immediately?
No man except Ryan Reynolds is gonna get my semen for free.
Is this burnt?
Don't you
Yes.
love Ruby?
No.
Ruby-san?
I'm gonna be dead ass if he showed up to my door because I don't listen to Suicide Boys.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna know who it is, and I'm probably gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'd probably mug him. I don't know what he looks like either. Honestly.
How do y'all not know?
I would mug him. I think I would mug most people.
Mugging a gang member. That's nice.
Yeah.
I think Ruby's verses go harder than the other guy. I don't even know the other guy's name. But you know Ruby because he talks about himself in third person
Very true.
in every song.
That I have heard.
He's talking about himself.
Oh my god.
Literally, what I think of every time I hear, I don't mean to rattle on Suicide Boys, but I'm riding on Suicide Boys. Every time I hear a Suicide Boys song, all I think of.
You seen the trend on TikTok? Do you have TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a trend on TikTok right now. The guy's like, "Is this me or is when the Suicide Boys said, what was it?
Yeah, I seen that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Get the
They do that in a lot of their songs.
get the fuck away from me.
I love the iconic
That dude's got-
Suicide Boys scat verses.
Oh yeah. That
I need someone at suicide.
I can't really relate. I don't listen to Suicide Boys.
I listen to it occasionally, or when I'm with him.
But I love how that dude on TikTok though. He got famous in like four days. Everyone knows him.
Because apparently he sounded like Kevin Gates at first, and then he did Suicide Boys, and then everybody started using that sound.
Yeah.
And then they start using like it for like their truck videos and shit.
Yeah. Trucks. We need good soundtracks.
Let the dogs breathe.
Good thing the video camera can't see your dogs.
Do they want to see the dogs?
I mean, if they do, this video may have to go to OnlyFans. Oh, looks like you're gonna have to pay a subscription to see this now. Sorry about that, folks.
It's $100 a month.
It's
Cancel all your streaming subscriptions.
It is one deposit of an LS4 engine.
One deposit.
Snapchat has like the thing on like when you click on people's profiles or some shit, or like when you open it, it has like the Snapchat Plus thing now. Like there's like a subscription. You can
Yeah,
Yeah, you can track people now.
I have that.
You really?
Oh.
Yeah. You can
Why?
track people with it.
Why?
That's not why I have it.
He's like, I want to see where you're at all the time.
The reason why I have it, I want to see how many times people go back and look at my story, and that's a feature.
Oh, okay. See, I was like wondering. I was confused
like
on like
this?
what it
But
even gives
Ghost
you.
Trails is a thing. If your friends are like open to show it, like let me show you.
You like what's happening?
If they share your location with you, stop, AJ.
Hey, look, my dog is biting him.
Can't have it. Just go on.
If you go to your Snap Maps with Snap Plus and you just click on anyone, like
Wait,
for
can you
instance,
see me?
no, you're not opening your location to me.
Yeah.
But let's just say this random chick right here. I can literally see where she's been in the last 24 hours.
What the fuck?
Can't you like send a taxi or some shit to her?
Yeah, on Tinder.
On Tinder?
Yes, you can send an Uber to somebody on Tinder.
Well, they have a thing on Snapchat. It's like, oh yeah, if they're like this, or that, you can send like a taxi to them on Snapchat now.
I don't know. Never heard of that.
I think it's like the
But I don't care because I'm not gonna do that.
just send random taxis to people's houses.
If it's a premium option, I haven't seen that. No. Another option is you can put a little badge next to your name just to flex on people that you have Snapchat Plus.
Disney Plus, Snapchat.
It's
Plus.
literally $4.40.
To stalk people who wouldn't.
Right. Like literally, they're gonna have to fix something with that.
It is really weird. That is.
That you can
mean,
see where someone's been in
you
the
can-
last 24 hours.
You can just turn it off, I guess. But the fact that it's not transparent.
You know what else isn't transparent? Walls.
That's true. We can't see through walls for some reason. Who knows
What's up with
why?
what's up with all these barriers that you're putting against us?
What do you mean?
Break down these walls. Talk to us.
Can you break down these walls for us?
What walls?
These walls.
These walls. The walls.
The walls around us.
Punch this hole through the wall. It's for max airflow.
Max Airflow.
Max.
That's a nice name. I wish my name was Max Airflow.
That'd be like a good YouTube name.
That is max mofo.
Airflow would be nice.
Airflow.
Air
Max
conditioner.
Airflow.
No, that's a nice name. I'm gonna name my child.
Max Airflow almost sounds like a lo-fi artist too.
It's like Stephen. Isn't it Stephen Wolfhard? The guy who plays
Yeah.
Mike.
The guy who plays Mike.
So, but
It's a cool name.
y'all know Mozart?
Yeah.
That dude has the fucking dopest first two names I have ever heard. Wolfgang Amadeus.
That is as cool
That's
as it gets.
Mozart's name.
That's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is his full name.
Wolfgang.
Do you think?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Do you think people with wolf in their name would be more prone to becoming furries?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Hold on. This is copyrighted. Stop.
It's not copyrighted, I promise. Look,
Someone else owns the right to these videos. Stop.
somebody jumping out.
Someone
Of a
else
window.
owns the right to the video.
It's on TikTok.
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about? Somebody jumped out.
The
of a
person
balcony.
that fucking owns that video owns the rights to that video. I don't want to. I don't
Then
want
how
to
did
show it on the podcast.
I was gonna show them. I was gonna show you. There's a dude
But it's.
dive bombing over a balcony
Why
to
do I
like
need
a
to know?
pool, and he missed like the pool, hit the railing, the glass shattered into the pool, and then he just eats it.
Why do I need to see this?
That's funny as fuck.
We're in the middle of a podcast.
But still,
Stop the podcast. I need to show you an ISIS beheading.
Stop the podcast. We need to watch the fucking video.